Hey gang, how are you? It's Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob. 600 big subscribers. 600 big subscribers. That means I'm going to give away later on tonight a trio of either California Reds or Swordtail Guppies. Guppy boy, what's up? Here are the rules. You have to be in the continental United States. Sorry, Chewy. Hey, Sandy, Jimmy. So later on here, we're going to give this away. It is... No, these work. They're fish. We're going to give away a trio of guppies. So it's good. So yeah, a trio of guppies. We'll give that away in probably about a half hour. It's going to be a pretty exciting thing. So again, gang, thanks for going out. It's, hitting this great number of 600 is fantastic. Thank you for subs. My new subbers, my old subbers, all the subbers. No, hey, thank you very much, Monster Fish Gal. No, it's I'm going to ship a trio of guppies, your choice of swordtail guppies or California Reds. And I think that you guys will enjoy them very much. The man invented a David Childress translation device, Peter Thiel. David Childress, by the way, for those who are not Ancient Aliens, not the guy with the hair. This is the guy who comes out, they trot out to say something totally preposterous. So good news. Thank you very much, Vinay. Colored Guppies here. It's so it's a big day. One of these days I'll hit 1,000, but again, I don't do it. I do this because I like hanging out with you guys. Talking fish stuff, all that sort of thing. Yes, thank you very much. But wait, there's more. No, there's nothing more than that. Trio of wonderful swordtail guppies anywhere in the continental U.S. So that's good news. It's I'm enjoying, by the way, Gatorade, as seen on TV. So many, hey, Jenny Lynn, how are you? Thank you very much. Good times. Gatorade yellow. I don't know if this is yellow or green. It's something like that, Knight Rider. And it's good. It really is good. I'm ready to go and enjoy delicious Gatorade. See what else is going on in the fish room. I don't know. I got home. I shipped off some fish. I fed fish. When we're done here, because I started my culture a little bit later yesterday because I slept in on Sunday, I will go and feed live baby brine shrimp to my fine guppies and other fish. I was going through this thing, by the way. We all have things that go wrong, and all of a sudden, Rounded Rob, thank you very much. Great having you here. So, do you know what? I didn't go clubbing. I should have. I was just, by the time I got done with all my junk around the house, the club that I want to go to opens up at 9 p.m. And, and the people don't arrive till 11. You know how this type of place is. So, no. I didn't do it. I didn't do it at all. All I did is I didn't go clubbing, but I'll try to figure something out this weekend. Yeah, Cardi B. She's Offset thinks that child is his. Last time I Gatorade was to use as a mix for a colonoscopy. Thank you very much for that too much information. Thank you, Mike. I need to do by the way, I need to do that. So the colonoscopy. My deal is that I need to get a girlfriend first because I need someone to drive me home. Unless I can just say to my boss, hey, Tom, I need to go and enjoy the wonders of I need to go and enjoy the wonders of a colonoscopy. Can you pick me up? I'll take an Uber over there. You can pick me up and take me home because they won't allow me to leave the office alone. You would recommend biking home from a colonoscopy? I think the first thing you do after a colonoscopy is eat. Go out and eat and do that. So I had a thing happen last week. And for a while there, I didn't think she was going to make it. I had a female, Amica splendens, give birth early. And she gave birth early. I think it's a bad tickle color. Is that she had babies early, and they all died immediately. I had to get them out, do a big water change, and she was not doing well. In fact, I kept looking into the aquarium, expecting her to, have passed on from this world. She's about 2 years old, probably over 2 years old. I've had her that long, so I don't know how long Amica splendens are supposed to live, but that's probably about right for the age-wise. And she's made a big comeback. Now she's eating. She's doing well. And so, so she's making a big comeback. I recently read it's beneficial for your mental well-being to share your bed with your pets, but in hindsight, I should have left them in the aquarium. That's right. My dog, who's no longer with us, who passed away a couple of weeks ago, Bolo, he did not sleep in the bed with me. Now, there were times that, the ex-wife and I were somewhere on an airbed, visiting family members, and he would jump up and he would lay down right next to my leg. So I realized he didn't lay next to her leg. He wanted to be close to Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. So there you go. Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, gang, for those of you who just came in, in about 28 minutes, we're going to give away a trio of guppies. It's going to be the choice of the winner. Thank you very much, my Fish Tanks Aquatics. Yeah, so it's either going to be a trio of swordtail guppies or a trio of California Reds. They'll go out next Monday. So it can only go to the 48 contiguous U.S. states. I can't send it to Alaska. I can't send it to beautiful Alaska or Hawaii, I should say. And not to Canada. Sorry, Chewy. Degenerate fish keepers here. Life is good. Daniel, how are you? Thought the giveaway was for someone to pay your electric bill and Alishan AS one. You see, you would have thought that would have been a real good deal. My electric bills haven't been too bad. The highest bill I paid was $200 last winter. And the summer, the highest one I paid was like $180. So life is good. Life is good. No, I'm going to give away guppies. I'm going to ship them in the mail to you. So it's 26 minutes away. So yeah, so my Amica Splendens, one of my females had babies. She definitely over $400 for you. Holy capoli. I'm in a fairly new home. So I have good windows. I do think I need to put more insulation in the ceiling. That's something, one of these projects, one of these years coming up. I am, by the way, for my electric bill, weighing whether to go solar, because there's all sorts of things to pay for your solar thing. And so I don't know where I'm at. I've got to investigate it, but I think I'd like to do it. $600 in the winter. Do you have natty gas, or do you have oil, or do you have coal or electric, Alishan? It's hotter than blazes here today. It's like 91 degrees. All electric? Oh, yeah. That's what I've got, too. I've got all electric. They put natty gas in my street, and I haven't played up with how much that would take to put into the house and updating it. I'm here for the next 30 years. So we have time. Every time I get a raise, it's the house, it's the only thing that goes up is property taxes, everybody. My property taxes went up a lot, considering last year. Went up like $60 a month. Switched from oil to natty gas like 10 years ago. It was a great decision, especially when the natty gas boom in the USA. Yep. Yeah, putting in the natural gas is good. Yeah, the electric is fine. Now, the solar deal, I'm actually in the right place in the country to do solar, where it's going to be efficient. It's more likely to be able to make go out and make solar, every day of the year, except for when it's really overcast. You really don't get snow here. We had like one snow day last year, and 2 days later it was melted away. So it's all good. So for those of you turning in, about 20 minutes from now, we're going to give away some amazing. Yeah, Missouri does get alien abductions, though. They certainly do. It's big here. You know why? The aliens like the salt of the earth, right in the middle of the country. But they're unwilling to go to the true middle of the country, which is Kansas. I'm about 200 miles away from the center of the U.S., and I probably have to make the drive. Yeah, there's good probing material in Missouri. Exactly. Quality stock like me. Holy capoli. It's abducted by aliens. Saved a lot of money on my car insurance. See? There you go. Aphrodite poses naked in a giant clamshell. She's a goddess. But when I do it, I'm drunk and no longer welcome at the aquarium. You see, there you go. Do you know what? I would have to think that's more of a Kansas thing. The fields around here, they seem to be doing a lot of soybeans. Corn is a little bit north, and I think it's a little northwest of where I'm at. When I drove through Iowa and northern Missouri and Minnesota in my vacation, lots of corn. Hey, what's up? Rico San in the house. Mike Keeler keeps getting arrested for doing that too, especially in that really nice Chattanooga aquarium. That Chattanooga aquarium is amazing. If you haven't given us a big like, please do. I appreciate it. So, if you've not seen my sword tales, well, I just open up a separate window of YouTube and take a look at that and take a look at the California Res, just to give you an idea of what your choice is when we give this away in about 20 minutes. So when you're taking care of fish, one of the big things obviously is doing the maintenance and doing that type of thing. I was ready to do some water changes and I put a big cut in my index finger. I'm right hand dominant. And so I had to put off water changes for a few days. I've been wrapping it up. I have it breathing air right now. I've been wrapping it up, by the way, for those of you, in a Band-Aid with some fine Neosporin on it. Scott's Aquatics. We don't have wheat in Philly, but we do have exploding ATM machines. Hey, Doug Gray was telling us, for those of you who didn't know the story, they have had like over 100 ATM machines get broken into, blown up, stolen. Real big thing in Philadelphia. And they arrested a guy, and have the ATM explosions ended, Doug Gray? Did that stop it? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I apologize. Muppet 929 in the house. Yeah, so news stories have dried up. They only cover the shootings now. Okay. Get a lot of shootings in Philadelphia? Not necessarily. It's always sunny and is pretty accurate. Lots of good old shootings. It's more ethical to blow up an ATM rather than shoot them. 1,200 shootings so far this year, but only 300 homicides. Is either two things: great doctrine or bad shooters. Yeah, 1,200 shootings. Holy crap. 300 dead. That's terrible. Chicago, though, has to be ahead of you. So that's good news. Hold on a second. I got to blow my nose. I'm like a sneeze. Hold on. I'll be right back. Stand by. In 16 minutes, we are going to give away fish. Sorry, had to do that. Gino's is a tourist place. Melvin in the house. Kevin got shot at 1 a.m. a few nights ago in line at Pat Steaks. Remember, I give you sort of a helpful piece of advice. No, I did not hear that a seal escaped from the Atlanta Aquarium. Go ahead. I heard they tried to reseal it, but bump everybody. So here's the deal. Doug Gray, that's a good one. What was I? Oh, what was I on? Oh, nothing good happens after midnight. It is. I bet you. I'll put money down that those 1,200 shootings, most of them probably happened between midnight and 3 a.m. I bet you a real large percentage. And they happen for a couple of reasons. Number one, they is that you have people that, maybe a little liquored up, a little doped up, tempers going, it's late at night, they're a little tired. Yeah. Excellent, Rico Stan. Doug Zowers. He almost got shot at a few weeks ago. Holy capoli. What happened there? Instead of you got pistol whipped. Well, that's good, I guess. I think it would hurt a lot to be pistol whipped. I don't know whether if I got shot and winged or pistol whipped, what would you want? I bet it did hurt, yeah. So you see the story is pretty funny. 91-year-old grandfather who's picked up texting his granddaughter and telling her that, she has 3 months till she's, till she's 29. They say if you don't find your life's partner by the age of 21 or 29, you're likely to die alone. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is best if the bullet goes all the way through and misses any vital organs. In bones. You'd pull your own and turn his head into a canoe. Allentown, Billy Joel song. For the Pennsylvania we never found. If it's a hollow point bullet, I think you're screwed. It's probably kind of a helpful deal. Yeah, well, you see, I didn't get married the first time till after I was 29. I'm divorced and alone now. By the way, not to get too morbid, but this is, a fish room. If you haven't been here before, we're sort of like the barber shop. Anything can be discussed. Anything. Um, you're not alone. You've got us. And sorry for that. Yeah. So my brother asked me about my will. I'm not kidding. This is a conversation that we had like 2 months ago. Yannick Garcia or Salma Hayek? So I'm going, well, why? I don't think I'm going to be dying anytime soon, hopefully. Thank God. Hopefully, I do live near the airport. I guess a plane could fly in and take out the whole block. And he goes, well, you need to give us a list of people to call to get rid of your fish. I think that's what their big concern is, what to do with all my aquariums of fish. So there you go. Yeah, you know what? That's what I will do. Yeah, I have a good relationship with this brother. It's he lives 2,000 miles away. Yeah, you got to take care of the water babies. That's right. That's what keeps me going. That, you see, there you go. They can't sell my home for 5 years. They've got to go and deal with that. The wife already figured this out. She's going to send notes to Fishymon64, and then the fish fam can come out and pick my fish room clean. See, there you go. How can you go wrong with that? So, yeah, that's the type of conversation. If you've tuned in and saying, when are they giving away these guppies? Well, we're about 8 minutes away. 8 minutes away. Where you could very well be walking away with either swordtail guppies or California Reds. And our buddy Vinay of Colored Guppies bought the California Reds. They are reproducing like there's no tomorrow. So there you go. The first thing your wife mentioned, actually, got to keep that in mind, I guess. I don't know exactly how to say this to my brother. The fish are yours to cherish. My brother would have a problem mainly because he lives in a home with 5 cats, and his home is like 400 square feet smaller than mine. So I do hope she keeps one up. After the pistol whipping, it was a long talk for Degenerate. Either way, I'll be dead. I won't care. My dad gave us his wish, and we followed it. It took a while. My mom was dead for over 5 years. My dad for almost 3 years when we delivered on their pact. They are in the healing waters, Lake Minnetonka. Leave everything you don't want or like to your ex-wife. See? Fancy Tail Aquatics. In the house. Great to have you here. See, it's a great idea. All of you who are divorced, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're 4 minutes away from giving away a trio of sword tails or a trio of California Reds. So there you go. Sort of looking here. No idea what happened to your dad. We hadn't spoken for a couple of decades before he passed this year. It's been 83 on August 1st. I'm sorry, Rico Stan. Couldn't heal it up. Couldn't heal it up. You know, I know people, family members who don't speak to each other for a long, long time. I worked with a guy years ago. Oh, it's his choice. My coworker, he was blind. And his relationship with his mother was horrific. His father had been dead for some time. And he and his mother had not spoken in years, but he was close to his mother's sister. And so he came down with the cancer, and he called his aunt to let her know that he was, that was terminal. He was fighting it. And it was the mother called, or the aunt called the mother and said, "I'm calling you about Don." And she said, "Don't ever say his name to me again." Wow, that's great. Yeah, Rico Stan, it is exactly right. You have a great relationship with your kids. That's all that does matter. Exactly correct. You got that issue with a brother who used to be really close. Yeah, my mom's brothers only spoke if they were at a family thing together, and that was very rare. My mom's older brother's been deceased for, 20 years, and the younger brother is going from there. Yeah, it's that Allentown song. Way to go, Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics. Closed the shop, sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in L.A. Going back to Allentown. Where's William Shatner when you need it? All right, gang. I'm going to write down and hold on a second here. Let me, I should have thought this ahead. 1 second here. I got to grab a pen because I'm going to write down a number on the back of an envelope. Don't start. It doesn't qualify yet, but I've written down a number. It's on the other side of this, which is, let's see here. Huh. It only says time delivery, and it could be a fine or a suspension. That's great. Huh. Maybe I should open it up and take a look at this. Okay, gang. It's 1 through 100. Oh, someone's trying to sell me a loan. I don't need a loan. So it's 1 to 100. Excellent. Thank you very much, Rico Stan. Anyone in the continental U.S., and you can, I will send these either the Swordtails or the California Reds. Guess the number 1 through 100. Go. Yeah, no one has it yet. Keep going. 1 through 100. Several people are close. It's a round number. There's one that's 1 digit off. Won't say which one it is. $11.7, no. It's not 36. It's not 11. Oh, so close. Oh, people are all around it. Alishan, congratulations. The number is 55. 55. Congratulations. Reach out to me either on Facebook or you can hit me at mob.guppy@gmail.com. mob.guppy@gmail.com. Yep, I can't drive 55. So, Alishan, the big winner. So there you go. 55. I mean, I saw 54. I saw 57. So there you go. Absolutely. So guppies are well on your way. They'll go out next Monday. Thank you very much, Scott's Aquatics. I can't believe it wasn't 18 and a half. I know. It's crazy. Thank you, Rounded Rob. I appreciate it. Right now, you have to buy guppies. Poop fest. No half numbers, full round numbers. I know. It's crazy. Baby shark, dump, ba-dump, baby shark. Absolutely. I can ship them out on Monday or the week after, whatever works for you. We'll communicate. Thank you very much, Jimmy P. And you'll have to figure out, Alishan, if you want California Reds or swordtail guppies. Don't need to make up your mind now. Rounded Rob, a.k.a. the Charles Barkley. What up? Typo error recently. Thank you guys very much. Couldn't do it without you. 600 great people like you guys. I'm all in here. It's just about us hanging out and having a good time. Alishan also wants my duckweed. You want duckweed, Alishan? I can get you some duckweed. You have a nice 10-gallon tank, only $200. Are you trying to sell this on Craigslist? 598 people and 2 aliens. Aliens are people too, Wes. Aliens are people too. I go through periods, by the way. Duckweed free since 2019. God bless you. $18 plastic drums, 55 gallons each, all filled with aquarium fish. That's great, Raleigh. It's great. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. I mean, people are absolutely on crack. Absolutely, totally on crack. My phone is going off. I don't think that's a text. Let's see what this is. Yeah. He eats them too. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's people selling. People selling. Not at 610, but we'll do something again at 700. And each 100 I get to, and then when I get to 1,000, over with. Don't know. Maybe I'll do something after 1,000. I don't know. But we'll do it again at 700. Life is good. It's great hanging out with you guys. And, one thing I like about, this and hanging out with you guys, we're able to talk about our hobby, but we also get shoot the stuff. Shoot the stuff. My goldies and tilapia do consume giant duckweeds in a few days. Mabunas love the duckweed just like goldfish. Huh. Hey, thank you very much, Rounded Rob. Great having you here, my friend. Join a local aquarium. Someone's always getting out. Tanks with glass lids, no more than half the cost. A 10 should cost $10. Got all my tanks that way. 10 should cost $10. Got all my tanks that way. 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 No, he's Doug Ray. I did not ask Ali Shen to post his address here. Said reach out to me on Facebook or reach out to me at mob.guppy@gmail.com. Yeah, well, it's I think he's trying to figure out how to set up that 10-gallon aquarium. Can't go wrong with California Reds, everybody. California Reds. So my just going through and looking at at these people who sell stuff. I'm going to go right now. I'm going to frustrate myself by going to Joplin.Craigslist, and let's see what they have on the aquarium front. Because I bet you it's totally bonkers. 8 aquariums in for sale. Okay, very good. 10-gallon tank, not too bad, $30. Let's see, they got a cube here. What size is this one? 111-gallon or 115-gallon cube. No leaks, must pick up. Oh, it's not a cube. It just, they don't have the, okay. It doesn't look that big, just being fair here. They want $400 for it. They're on crack. Let's see here. A 20 hexagon, $95. Oh, here's a 100-gallon aquarium for $800. The saltwater people are a 50-gallon polyurethane sea clear fish aquarium saltwater tank, $1,000. Ooh, here's somebody who's totally nuts. 75-gallon aquarium for $1,500. And it comes with glow light tetras. Comes with glowfish. Yeah, $1,500. Wow. Monster tank's only $15,000. Yeah. Yeah, it's when I buy a used aquarium, and I have, if it comes to the heater, I don't want their heater. I don't know what's going on with that heater. I don't want to hang on back filter. Heck with that. You build your 90-gallon tank yourself with half-inch glass. It's going to hurt if I ever have to sell it. Yeah. My neighbors are blasting their smooth jazz music again. I'm sorry. Kenny G? Kenny G, is that what your neighbors are playing? Wow. That's reptile or fish aquarium, $150. Asking $150. And it looks like, in my opinion, it's a 40 long. You can buy that on sale for $50. I've been listening to some great music. If you have Sirius XM, they have the Liquid Metal channel. It's really cool. People sometimes want to build their own aquariums. Yeah, it comes with light bulbs, $150. Beautiful Ozark, Missouri. Let's see here. Let's see, a 225-gallon aquarium with stand, $1,500. That's nice. Oh, here you go. Oh my God. A 225-gallon saltwater aquarium. How much do they want for this? What is your guess? They don't go after it more than than other gups. A little water sprite would probably be good for them. Thanks, Rico Stan. No, higher, Stephen P. Higher. These people are on drugs. Oh, and it has stuff in the aquarium that they has fish and corals and live rocks. So fiddler crab. Yeah, I mean it's nothing really edgy on the fish stuff. Just shy, Stephen P. $4,700. $4,700. Thank you very much, Raleigh. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, everybody. You see, there you go, Deborah. You're out thinking us again. It's exactly correct. This guy claims he spent $11,000 into this saltwater aquarium. You know what that means? Somebody is dumb. Yeah, it's a lot of people not real smart. Yeah, the people with saltwater, I mean, they're completely nuts. Oh, wow. A 10-gallon aquarium looks like they got a gerbil in it and it died. They don't sell gerbils anymore, do they? They really don't. Geek Boy. Hola, ¿cómo están? Your Petco app shows 75 gallons or $114.99. I think at my PetSmart, they have a 75 gallon with the whole setup. Other than what you're going to use the substrate and what you're going to use for for like filtration and heat, that type of thing. For like $350. So it's just nuts. $4,700 better come with a 10-year free maintenance plan. Well, the guy's busy telling us that he spent $11,000 on that one aquarium. $11,000 on one aquarium. And we're not talking about an 800-gallon. I look at these things, by the way, that people have, and I think it's great. I think Corey from Aquarium Co-op has an 800-gallon acrylic aquarium. And that puppy has to weigh a ton. But I think that's an expensive tank. I think that's a $30,000 tank. It's 800 gallons. It's acrylic. It's going to be pretty doggone expensive. And you wouldn't want a 300 or a 800-gallon glass aquarium, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty good. I may have to go down to Petco this weekend and go see that. Yeah, Stephen, I think you're exactly correct. I think it was that. Hey, John Oliver, how are you? I'm beginning the process of putting everything together, Raleigh. My last few months has been bonkers, but I'm going to get it up at some point. It's there's private, Melvin, there's people that build acrylic aquariums, like those guys that did that custom aquarium show from Las Vegas on Animal Planet. You can buy a custom aquarium that you can spend, you could go six figures into, really, if you wanted to. There are people that especially like these companies that do these huge, like some of the Vegas hotels have, huge, they're probably, 2,000 gallon aquariums. That's going to be a bunch. That was a cool show. I always wondered how long those aquariums stayed in service. Yeah, that is a good question, Stephen P. That is a good question. All right, gang. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Ali Sean. You guys have a great night. I'm going to feed my fish. I'm going to go to bed.